everybody, and welcome to the Flute Practice. Today I want to introduce you to kind of one of my favorite places in the house, and that is this little corner with my favorite couch. It's kind of like my thinking, planning, morning coffee spot. So I would like to share a few thoughts with you guys today, so I thought, why not do it in the spot where I think these thoughts? So today I really want to talk about the things we can do to help our flute playing without actually playing the flute. And that's once again where this little spot comes in, because a lot of the work that I do, not only here as you will see, but often is in this very spot where I'm improving my skills without actually playing my instrument. So let's go check it out. So I'm going to start with some of the stuff that, we can do in our favorite kind of chairs and couches and spots in the house. So the first really great thing to do is to do a lot of listening. Both recordings, watching as well, watch videos, watch concerts, go listen to and watch concerts of your favorite players or of any players for that matter. I think, even a bad concert, if there's such a thing, like even not a great concert, is still really, really, really valuable, because we learn what we don't like and what doesn't work. And really listening to players and watching what they do and learning how they do things and what's going on here and in the fingers and the body and all sorts of things, so incredibly important and valuable to do. The other really wonderful thing that we can do is do lots of reading books about composers or musicians or other players, whatever it might be. Even just normal books, learning about the human condition is important as a musician, but also reading our scores and really taking time and spending time actually looking at our music and kind of exploring and investigating our music. So unbelievably important. There are some other things that you can do, though, that don't involve being indoors at all. Could be. So one of them is singing. I think singing for us flute players is so unbelievably important, and I love to sing. I actually sometimes sit in this chair. I was sitting in this chair last night. It was like, 11 o'clock at night, and I have a little ukulele. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll post a little video at the end with me singing and playing my uke, but I'm very bad at it. But I'm just singing and just enjoying, just singing and using my voice and really working on the breathing and the support and all those things. I've also said this in other videos. I often sing in the car, often like on my way to concerts or rehearsals or lessons or whatever it might be, often just sing. I'll take my favorite songs and I'll just kind of have a real go at it and enjoy singing. So this is such a wonderful skill. Even if you think you can't sing, you're like, I don't have a good voice and I can't sing and I'm terrible. I'm just really going to encourage you. Sing, practice singing, enjoy it. Just, like nobody's going to hear you in the car unless you have kids or something in your car, in which case maybe spare them. No, I'm joking. But especially when you're on your own or whatever, just sing, guys. Then other really, really useful things to do, exercise. I cannot tell you how incredibly important exercise is. Exercise helps us to just generally kind of feel energized and focused and sort of like we're on top of our game in life generally. But of course, building up fitness for flute players is hugely beneficial, because we're actually building up our lung capacity. We're building up our ability to be able to play longer phrases and the stamina that we need during concerts and performances as well. And something that, I never really thought about, but like a teacher actually brought to my attention, is that when we kind of get our heart rate up when we're doing exercise, we're kind of simulating the feeling of playing a concert, where we also have that accelerated heart rate and that feeling of kind of being quite out of breath. So it's just a really wonderful thing to do. And I especially encourage you guys, go do exercise that you love doing. I am the world's most hopeless runner. So if there are any of you out there that are now feeling guilty because you're not doing exercise, you're like, oh, I'm so lazy. And no, stop it. I'm the laziest person in like possibly the world. That's not true. But I am not very good at doing regular exercise. I find running really boring and it's really taxing on my body. I'm too lazy to get, into some kind of a swimming pool and swim regularly. I really am. So my solution has been to find something that I love doing. And recently I started surfing, and I'm going to post a picture of that right there. So you can see me attempting to surf. Not very good at it. Not at all very good at it, but I absolutely love it. Now, we live close to the ocean, so we can do this. I also love hiking, so I will go up into the mountains and just hike and enjoy that. So if you're bad at exercise, just stop thinking that you're bad at it. Just find something that you love doing that involves exercise, and voila, you've got the problem solved. Some unusual little things that I think are often beneficial for our playing and we don't think about it, but dancing. And this kind of ties back in with exercise. If you like to dance, ballroom dancing or any other kind of dancing, go dance. It's not only good for your fitness and, your energy and all that, but it's also really great for helping us to establish a sense of rhythm and a sense of pulse and a sense of, like an internal pulse, an internal beat. It's really, really, really great when you are doing an activity where you're constantly having to really feel the beat. So if you like to dance, or if you don't like to dance, or if you really want to improve your flute playing and get exercise in an unusual way, go take up dancing. Lastly, I really think we underestimate the importance of acting and speech, and really kind of developing our skills of drama, of really being able to kind of get out of our comfort zones and get out of our, I don't know, like, oh, I'm just a little musician here, and really get into the roles that we are playing. So whether you're playing like the Carmen fantasy and you need to be Carmen, kind of like, flirting with half the men in the world, or whether you need to be, I don't know, Undine in the Undine Sonata, where you are like heartbroken, because, your love has run off with somebody else. But whatever the characters are that we're needing to convey, whether we're needing to pretend to be like completely heartbroken, even though we are ecstatically happy in life, or whether we have to be completely happy, even though we're feeling heartbroken, I think we often need to learn the art and skills of acting, how to really act this out. And I'm going to link back to that previous point that I made about watching and listening. Go watch other musicians. Go watch opera singers, or singers generally, but especially opera singers, because they're often playing these characters. They have to kind of get into these roles. A lot of what I've learned about performing and how to perform and how to kind of create this is from singers. They are incredible at it. And they're so amazing at creating kind of the colors and the tones in their voices. It is really, really, really wonderful. I think we can also learn a lot from jazz players, because there's a sort of spontaneity and a performance flair that is amazing in their playing as well, which is fantastic. Even if you just start by maybe reciting some poems and doing it dramatically and really kind of bringing out the words, or perhaps you reading one of your favorite plays and you're just pretending to be some of the characters. Maybe you're brave and you want to talk to yourself in different accents and voices in the car, or just pretend for a moment that you are a specific character. Maybe, you are, I don't know, I'm not very inventive and creative today, which I should be in my creative chair, but I'm not. But perhaps you are, maybe you're like Bambi in the forest and you've just lost your mom. And maybe you can just practice being Bambi. Such a terrible example. I'm a little bit ashamed. Okay, well, guys, you get the point. Act out, acting, drama, speech, kind of getting out of our comfort zone and really experiencing other art forms and other, ways of expressing ourselves that really can feed into what we do as musicians. There are probably so many more other really cool ideas, and this is where I'm going to invite all of you to really comment below. I am going to highlight some of my favorite comments below of the things that you guys think really helps you be a better musician. So until then, happy commenting, happy exploring, and see you next time.